Yunde Sameja, Pabe Gunde Sameja, Nanda Shindo Cheba Sho.
Good afternoon. So I'm drinking Tibetan tea. So everybody think they have received Tibetan tea. Even those who don't like Tibetan tea. It looks a great holiday camp. Holiday camping for enlightenment. I think it's also very good weather. good sun shining, exactly as a beach. There's no difference from beach, no difference from being at the beach, laying down at under the hot sun at the beach. It fulfills the same purpose. I want to thank here organization here, Lama Zopa Institute, the providing the course, all the facilities. I would like to thank very much from the bottom of my heart. Name of the center. The name of the center is Lama Tsongkhapa Institute. So then doing here Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga, it fits. Doing Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga practice here, doing that retreat, it fits. So it seems quite a number of students wanted to continue the retreat. So I think so it fits. We have to achieve enlightenment. Study and retreat together, corporately, either say unified, corporately, or unified. Study is meditation, meditation is study. In Tibetan called Shedup Sundel, Shedup Sundel. So the giving explanation, studying words, meanings, and practice. Meditation practice to actualize the path to enlightenment. Like Dromtonpa explained, while I'm listening, I'm reflecting. While I'm reflecting, I meditate. So without separation, these three things without separation, that are practiced. So like that, this is called Gadamba traditions. So we say happening all together. There's no separation. So, it's Dromtonpa advice. So here, either unified or corporately together. So see, study as well as meditation retreat. So that. So of course, without learning, without explanation, without learning, there's nothing to meditate. There's nothing to meditate. There's nothing to meditate. Except the other part of meditation, the opposite meditation. Meditation is the actualizing delusions, making familiar with the delusions, mind training with the delusion, that which did not have beginning. This practice did not have beginning from this practice. This training, or this mind becoming familiar with the delusion, transforming into delusion, did not have beginning from did not have beginning. This familiarization, or mind became familiar with the delusion, is that transforming into delusion. This did not have beginning. So that's why we're still experiencing suffering of samsara. Or the blank mind, meditation, blank mind, or the spaced out, being spaced out, many hours, or the being spaced out. Do you understand being spaced out? Or being freaked out. Anyway, or meditating on nothingness. So that nothing exists. So anyway, so this is a great thing. Due to say, the FPMT organization has some good karma, that we have very qualified teachers here, and here again, here, and then also many other centers we have very qualified teachers. So due to that, we're able to have Australia, many other countries, United States, many countries we have very qualified teachers to learn the extensive Buddha's scriptures, to learn depth, clarity, the additional Lama Tsongkhapa's clearest explanation of Buddha's teachings, path to enlightenment, clearest explanation. So we have karma to meet Lama Tsongkhapa teaching, to study, to have correct meaning and understand words, meanings, and makes unbelievably easy, so easy to say, to have correct practice, and then from that correct realization, without taking much time, without taking long time, without hardships, so that. So, yeah. then also not only we leave it up to intellect, not only we leave it understand Dharma up to intellectual, but you see, we say retreat, we integrate into Lamrim, integrate all that into Lamrim. That Lama Tisha set it up in a few pages. That is very simple. How to go about enlightenment, how to practice all those words, extensive meaning, philosophy, the words, see, that would expand on all those extensive, the scriptures, Sutra and Tantra. So, and putting into daily life practice, meditate on the path, Lamrim, into daily life activity, not only sitting on the cushion, meditation sitting on the cushion, but also during daily life activity. Daily life activity. See, you put the essence of the whole 84,000 teaching, the Sutra Tantra. There's the Lamrim, the putting into in daily also activities. So making life very profound, very most enjoyable, happiest life, most satisfying and fulfilling, and based on bodhicitta. Even that, based on bodhicitta, the foundation, doing everything out of bodhicitta. Even you're mentioning Lamrim, mind training, the impermanence, death, the gradual part of the lower, capable of being the gradual part of the lower, capable of being in general. So if you're mind training that, but it's done out of bodhicitta. So that then, not only that, then, not only the meditation done with bodhicitta, but even the eating, walking, sitting, sleeping, however, doing job, other activities in daily life, doing out of bodhicitta. So, so that's with the attitude to benefit, with the attitude to free the numberless sentient beings, numberless helpings from all the suffering causes, numberless hungry ghosts from all the suffering causes, numberless animals to free them from all the suffering causes, and numberless human beings free them from all the suffering causes. So we can see now how many people say, leave aside other problems, but just how many human beings are suffering, even this world, with all these wars. So many people get killed because attacking each other, with bombs and all these things. Always you hear, every week, almost every day you hear. Here we have peace, but other countries, other parts of the world, so much suffering. So even by thinking, how to solve these problems in the world, just even human beings' problems, all this incredible fear, terror. So here, in order to say, to really help sentient beings, even the human beings in this world, to have peace and happiness, especially to have ultimate happiness. And then we need to liberate them from cause of suffering, the delusion, karma. We need to have all the skills to do that. We need to ourselves, we need a realization of the path, which we're going to cause them to actualize the path. So ourselves, we need to have the realization. So that's how, so this studying and then studying Dharma, studying Lamrim, studying the philosophies, those extensive teachings during retreat, particular, trying to actualize the path, what we have learned, what we have studied. So that's really best solution, really. Not only human beings in this earth to have peace and happiness, to cause them, ultimate happiness, liberation from samsara, and full enlightenment, the great liberation. Of course, then all other living beings, the numberless sentient beings. Even with the intellectual understanding, we can benefit so much. But especially if you have realization, we're able to offer very deep benefit to others. Person who has a realization of impermanence, death, who has a realization of that, when that person says some words, has an incredible power to transform others' mind, to cut others' delusions. Somebody who has a Buddhist realization, say a few words, speak few words to others. It has incredible blessing power, able to cut the other's self-cherishing thought. It carries incredible blessing, like atomic bomb, over the self-cherishing, to transform others' mind into bodhicitta. That is our own experience when we hear teachings from, those great enlightened being lamas or other meditators who have realization, bodhicitta. When we hear from them, it's our own experience. How it's so beneficial, even few words. It's coming out of the realizations. So similar, more we practice, whatever we say, when we consult, teach others, advise others, very powerful, a lot of blessing. Then our actions totally transformed into virtue, totally into cause to achieve, and only in the cause to achieve liberation from samsara, or only in the cause to achieve enlightenment for a sentient being, only in the cause only in the cause which brings happiness to the numberless sentient beings. Whatever we do that causes that happiness to numberless sentient beings, temporary and ultimate happiness, enlightenment. Like how Lama Tsongkhapa, the Rinpoche prays to Lama Tsongkhapa, even breathing in and out, how Khedu Rinpoche praised Lama Tsongkhapa, even Gombo Choji Shaiji Usum Tata Dola, maybe Juchuna, you the saviors, even breathing in and out, become cause of, happiness to numberless, to all the transmigratory beings. Means all those sentient beings who are transmigrating into one of the six realms, in one of them being under the control of karma and delusion. So you see, become cause of happiness for all those numberless transmigrated beings. So see, so then others see, no question. See, even breathing, other activities, no question. But even the Lama Tsongkhapa is breathing in and out. So that means, you see, if one has a Buddhicitta realization, then that's what even breathing. Leave aside other activities, even just breathing, in daily life, breathing in and each breath, being, say, cause of happiness for all the suffering sentient beings. So to study meditation, then if we say by doing together, then we actualize. Gradually our mind get familiar, see, closer and closer. Then you have actual realization. So from Shimbata was Sentient. So like not actual switch, but like cover switch. So there's the effortful bodhicitta. Then that leads to effortless actual realization bodhicitta. So like that. So in this way, from life to life, there's a mental condition, there's a mental continuity. So life to life, so you see there's continuity of good heart. So, so far, from life to life, we have been harming to others with a self-cherishing thought. From life to life, from beginning is a rebirth, life to life, you see, harming other sentient beings. So now, if we study and meditate together, you see, to retreat, exercise bodhicitta, then, or from life to life, there's a continued good heart, bodhicitta. So we bring, to numberless sentient beings, we are able to benefit in each life. Deeper and deeper, even that deeper and deeper as we exercise the higher path. So like that. And it is great blessing. And it is a great blessing, by having bodhicitta realization, it's a great blessing in this world. See, in the country, in the area, you see, like Lama Tsongkhapa, the institute here, it is great blessing, for the land, for the people. So that one time when His Holiness Dalai Lama was giving teaching Mongol in Tibetan monastery, I don't know which part, I'm not sure. I think His Holiness was granting the Lamrim combined with the 8,000 stanza Yedongpa, together. And there's, I think, there's there's one great Lama, Gachin Yeltsin, there's one text, that is explained, kind of combined together. I think, however, Son was giving these teachings, combined those two. So there, Son explained, there are many dogs at the monastery. There are many dogs at the monastery. So I thought having many dogs is only Tibetan monastery, but actually when I went to Thailand, I saw in Thailand monastery is also many dogs. It's not only Tibetan monastery. Anyway, because Thailand, the monks go for alms in the very early morning. In the very early morning, I think one time, maybe I was with the Lama. I think the Lama. So we had to just transit, stayed in the hotel. Then next morning at 6 o'clock, we had to go to we were going to the airport. So 6 o'clock in the morning, the monks were already in the street for alms, to receive alms. So I thought if I was living here, I wouldn't be able to that. Just go out and go in the street for alms, to receive alms. I thought I wouldn't be able to do that. Anyway, but the people so devoted. When they see monk, they treat like a Buddha. They respect like seeing. They respect like meeting Buddha. They're so devoted. So in the early morning, the women from family they carry the tray, filled with food. They kneel down, not on the car road, but above the platform. Kneel down and they kneel down. They carry the tray with food, and that they carry. So then monk they pass whoever I think comes there and receive the food. So yeah. So what you are supposed to eat, you are supposed to accept any food. I think there's no question of veg or non-veg. I think no selections. One to have steak, or one to have this and that. So you just have to accept whatever is offered. So Geshe Tengi, Vasuyagini. So he was in Thailand for many years. Apapaksa. He was Thailand for many years. So Geshe said that there was in food there was something very delicious. Something very, very delicious. I think he had for many years. But one day he realized that it was a lobster, I think. So lobsters, the meat, lobsters, the meat inside. So this one put backside. Meat. I think this is bone. I'm not sure. Shell, yeah. So the inside meat is taken out and put on top. So that's how they served. And of course cooked. So Geshe enjoyed very much for many years, but didn't realize what it was. So one day he realized it was the lobster. Yeah, lobster, yeah, lobster. Lobster or frog? Frog does it bone? Oh, I see. Maybe lobster. Maybe crabs. So one day he discovered, there's the crab. So now the label changed. So I was going to say. Oh yes. So that's Thank you very much. I lost. So that time Krishna said, Someone talked about dogs. Someone said only, but the monks were giving food to the dogs. So Thailand, you see, the monks come back from arm, the leftover food they give to the dogs. That's how that I think monastery has many dogs in Thailand. So anyway, but that might be difficult to digest for the dogs because this is an offering. This is offering offered with the devotion by people. So the Sangha's food, and they get to see. Maybe the dogs get many disease. I remember from Baksa, where I lived 8 years. They get so much the hairs worn out, hairs fall out, and there's so many infections. So many. So maybe they don't digest because the pollution. The Sangha's food is offered by others with devotion, so they cannot practice Dharma. So I think maybe it doesn't. It's pollution. They don't difficult to digest. How to say? So many dogs get sick, like that. So someone said that only those, because giving food to the dogs, someone said that the dogs get benefits only somebody has bodhicitta, then giving even a handful of food to a dog, then they get benefit. I think benefit means to the mind of the dog. It's not talking about stop hunger. It's not talking benefit of the mind of the dog. So it's like that. So ourselves, in the essence of what I'm saying, ourselves, we stop giving harm with the body, we stop giving harm others with speech, and gradually we stop giving harm also with even just, delusion rising. You see, even negative motivation, you see, giving harm others, so we gradually, able to stop all the harms to other sentient beings. And the absence of that is the peace, happiness, what they're receiving. So even while we are practicing, you see, mantra in the renunciation, right view, bodhicitta, and living the vows, living the lay vows, morality, into the lay vows. So that many harm we stop. We stop that many harm to other sentient beings. So that's giving peace and happiness to sentient beings. That includes all the human beings, animals in this, what we can see in this world. So already we're benefiting to sentient beings like this. Like this. Then on top of then of course there's tongue to the practice source like that. Benefiting so much, unbelievable. You see. Then we dedicate the merits. we collect extensive merits with bodhicitta, limitless God's merit every time when we change the motivation bodhicitta. And when we meditate on bodhicitta, those techniques. And each time when we meditate on the emptiness, we collect unconceivable merits, like another one, unbelievable. So, and listening, teaching, studying, we see all those merits we collect. We dedicate at the end to all sentient beings. So that includes all the human beings, animals who are in this world, those who are much suffering. Those people who are so much suffering in the Iraq, or those Palestinians, or Israel, or about so forth, many parts of the world where there's so much suffering, so they all get, and when we dedicate marriage, they all receive this. So, similarly, when somebody died, we do puja. we chant those powerful mantras, purifying, very powerful purifying mantras, and it helps them, liberates them from the heaviest sufferings in the hell realm, hunger of the animals. We dedicate our merits to them, it helps them, we make statues to benefit for dedicated merits to them, and they get higher birth. By reading teachings on present paramita, doing meditation on emptiness, we dedicate the merits to them. See, so it's very common that it helps them. So same thing, it helps all those who are people in the war who died, all those. So we dedicate merits to, but after we've done the practice. So there's so much benefit to what we do, what we offer, if we dare to a sentient being. So that you see, once the karma is ripened, it's not easy. Before the karma is ripened, easier to manage. But once the karma is ripened, not easy. There are numberless Buddhas and Bodhisattvas whose holy mind only who cherish, whom they cherish is only sentient beings. Whom they work for, only sentient beings. No one else. You see, only sentient beings. But you see, that if it does not depend on sentient beings' karma, if it does not depend on from sentient beings' side purifying their negative karma, creating good karma, the cause of happiness, higher birth, liberation from samsara, enlightenment, so forth. even the temporary happiness. If it's totally up to Bodhisattvas, or even in Christian terms, can be said, if it's only, or Muslim terms, if it's only up to the God. See, reason can be similar. So anyway, if the God has compassion to all living beings, if the God is like sky, nothing, something like that, then there's no talk about compassion, having compassion. But however, compassion and all the power, God has all the power, and full understanding. So as Buddhists say, Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, especially Buddhas, they have compassion to every single suffering beings. Not only that, or omniscient mind, not only that, perfect power to save the sentient beings from the sufferings. So if it's only up to if if it's only up to, if it's only, if it doesn't depend on sentient with karma, if it's only up to Buddha, or God, but God in the sense having compassion for all living beings, having perfect power, omniscient mind, like that. However, there wouldn't be one sentient being left. There wouldn't be one suffering sentient being, left out. There wouldn't be one. By now, there wouldn't be even one suffering sentient being left out. I think whenever Buddha came in existence, whenever then the sentient, there wouldn't be any sentient being left out. Everyone would have enlightened. Everyone would have enlightened without delay, even a second. So if it's only in the hand of Buddha or only up to God. So so therefore, so sentient being sight need to put, therefore need to put effort. For example, a person who is sick, or deformed or sick in whole life. For example, there's one example, without mentioning lower realm sufferings. So like that, whatever treatment is done, nothing helps, and difficult to cure like that. We see, even there's doctor, even there's a method in the world exists to cure, either through meditation, healing, or medicines. Even it exists in the world, but somehow that person doesn't encounter that method. Some other person sick, and some other person encounter those methods, and some miracles happens, get recovered. Even it is incurable disease, regarded by common people as incurable, but like that. So need to as long as do not change the karma. As long as we don't change the karma, we don't do something with the karma, the cause of the suffering, then you have to experience the result of suffering, no matter how many lifetimes it lasts, how many years it lasts. So that you see. So, if you're able to change the cause, able to do something with the cause, then the change then you don't need experience at all, or just a very short time, say just in this life, or even that very short, finish by experiencing even nightmare or the dream, some frightening dream, or some headache, or some stomach ache, or some people criticizing. Some people criticizing you, finish that karma, then having the karma. finish experiencing, see. Which manifests into something other people criticizing, putting you down, see. That and finished. Or you feel some depression, the many years of suffering in the lower realms, or many lifetimes of manifest into depression, this life, into depression, and unhappy mind, or a few months, or some days, some weeks, however, finished by that. Manifest, however, something has to experience, so manifest into that, you see, and then finish all that heavy karma, you see, that very heavy karma. So that, so anyway, by doing something, the cause, you see, purifying, then not committing again, you see, like that. So I was mentioning that I met the two who works for Tibetan campaign in Washington, Rinpoche, and I don't remember the other person. So met in Holland. So I was just expressing that along with whatever political method, but along with that some Dharma, together, we say behind Dharma force. So then we can succeed. But the Dharma, the political method, there's a method, however, there's a condition. But the main cause of say independence, or main cause of say the freedom of Tibet, the main cause, since that is happiness, so the result has to be virtue. The karma has to be good karma, you see. Through the good karma, you can't achieve that happiness. So, so it needs. So the karma, cause of that happiness, independence or freedom, the Tibetan people say. So that lay, or the action that has to be good karma. So, by changing the karma, by making that good karma powerful, only then you can have success of the result, happiness, the freedom. See that. So, even in that case, same. See, you're dealing with karma. Even in case of Tibetan freedom, independence, it's a question of karma. It's a question of karma. Everything depends on karma. So it's a question of karma, question of changing karma, making the cause powerful. The good karma. See, by the community, by the Tibetan people, by the community. See, have to make that karma very powerful. So His Holiness is generous, compassion Buddha, can guide, help, but from the people their side, they need lay of the karma. Since that result means happiness, so the good karma that has made from their side powerful. You see. So I'm just using that as an example. That is using that as an example. I guess, for example, 500 feet material statue. By building this, so many sentient beings get benefit. So I guess one reason for the sentient beings to get the benefit, to get this incredible, extensive benefit from this statue, I see. To actualize this, the sentient beings also need merit. They need merit in order to actualize such a statue, and to get incredible benefit. Such easy way to purify the karma, collect merit, for anyone from all over the world who get benefit from that. So much benefit. So, able to achieve enlightenment, kuka, or to achieve realization, kuka, so all those benefits, they have to, from their side, they have to have, say, our karma, that, to be able to actualize such a statue, holy object in the world. So it's that's of course one explanation. One explanation. Besides, organizers need a lot of merit to that. So I'm just using this as an example. See, that even in the individual case, whatever project you are aiming, whatever success you are aiming, if it's a happiness, then it's all to do with the lay action. You see, so need to whatever skill smart you are, even business, whatever smart you are, that alone is not doesn't mean you will succeed. You need a merit behind, like the fund for project, like a big fund for big project. So you need a lot of merit. You see, for the success of that. You see, so just being smart, being good politician or good, say, you are smart in ideas. That alone is not the answer. That just can be even you succeed, but that can be just condition for success. So that. So anyway, so here. So our learning Dharma, practicing, and try to stop non-virtuous actions, and in everyday life engage virtuous actions. Then try to maintain the path to realization. So this really is the best way to benefit from sentient beings. With this, we can give ultimate benefit. We can purify the negative karma, cause which they already created, and you see, by educating them Dharma, can purify the negative karma, and then they stop creating again negative karma. And this way, they can achieve happiness life after life. You see, they can achieve happiness and meet Dharma, practice Dharma, and develop the mind more and more. It's the path. However, essential things that so without talking the complete Mahayana path or the Sutra and the Tantric path, just less veil path, you see, by educating them for noble truth, educating them through suffering, through causal suffering, making them aware there's a cessation of suffering you can achieve, and then how it's possible is because there's true path that you can see. There are many qualified teachers that they can learn and practice and actualize the path. So make it impossible. However, sooner or later, make it reach to the end of the suffering. However, impossible to experience suffering again by completely ceasing even the seed of delusion. You see, so that. So we are able to that we can educate the sentient beings. You see, just even educate them by teaching Four Noble Truths. That's unbelievable. It causes them to achieve ultimate benefit, to see happiness. So that itself is unbelievable. So without talking about enlightenment, great liberation, the non-abiding sorrowless state, all those very high those let's say path, without talking that, just this benefit we can offer, more will and Dharma practice. So this is unbelievable. So many sentient beings, human beings in this world that we can benefit. You see, so therefore, we must rejoice, and we are unbelievable. Therefore, we are unbelievable fortunate, incredible fortunate. That we are incredible. That we are liberating ourselves every day doing practice, learning Dharma, and we can cause this. That we have incredible opportunity to liberate others. So this is the best. This is the best solution, the ultimate solution. This is the best answer for the world. Best answer for the world peace, and this is our contribution for the world peace. See like that. So we must realize it. We must recognize this. So I think that's all. That's all. That's all today. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. You can use it as my second hat. My second hat.